Being honest with you guys, I don't like this year's Halloween event. It is nowhere near my favorite event and wasn't the best event for the Wild West. The changes it brought. First of all, they removed one of the major sectors of PvP, which is quick switching. Then they reskinned two guns, one of the most spammiest guns, and just gave it to the other players to just spam. It did also bring some much needed content, like few of the collectible items like the Purple Lantern, some map changes like the Bronze City General Store revamped, but it didn't really bring a lot of new content, like quote-unquote new content. It just re-added stuff from the past years, and I don't mind that because this update was like made by almost one developer, so it's understandable. But there is one event which can be my favorite. That is this year's December's event, which is the Christmas event. So about the Christmas event, the devs did hype it a bit in the start and after the Halloween event ended. The thing about the few last year's Christmas events were that they added a new content, like tons of new content. Even though they re-added most of the things from previous year's events in last year, but we ignore that fact here. I personally like Halloween event most of the times in the Wild West, but the Christmas event also brings a lot of joyful moments and fun parts to the game. Like the Krampus boss, which was pretty fun to do and it was actually challenging from the last year's event. So what can we get this year? Will we get a big update like last year's Christmas event, or will we get a small and some changeable things like the Halloween events update? Well, I'm gonna tell you that in this video. Before we start though, I just wanna tell you where my information and data about this update is from. First of all, source, trust me bro. Anyways, these are just pure speculations and not confirmed yet, so don't take them seriously. For the map, I believe they can just reuse the previous Christmas events map with a bit new updates and changes. Yeah, I do like the Christmas events map. The frozen rivers and the icy vibes just bring the game to a new era. Well, that's just my opinion. So they can basically just reuse the maps for the previous year's event with some new added things like town revamps, houses revamps, and even map changes. So I think in the Christmas event they should revamp the Howling Peaks area, and it is one of the most dead locations in the game and people just go there to check auction house prices with their $41 in the bank. I believe reusing the map from last year's event plus some new added content would really save a lot of time. And by the way, I don't think the Krampus will be added this year. Like from last year's Halloween update, the skeletons were removed around the map. See, Wild West is trying to create like a storyline using the events. Firstly, in 2020 you steal a bone source, so in 2021 the skeletons raid you, and in 2022 they leave. Man, it was so emotional, I forgot to feel the emotion. Anyways, personally me, I believe that the Krampus won't be added and there will be a new boss, which is a Christmas based boss, and that is the Yeti. Well, you probably have played some Roblox games, yeah, you play Lego games all day, so it's understandable. The Yeti is also known as a abominable snowman. That is a legendary creature that is said to inhabit the upper reaches of the Himalayas. Yeah, such an inspiring fact. It should have the same features like the Wendigo and drop probably one of the new guns. Talking about guns, what new items can they bring to this year's Christmas event? We do know they are gonna add a lot of reuse content and reskins. Instead, what I think they will do is revamp one of the old guns in the game, reskin them, give like a quest system where you'll be able to unlock them. Personally me, I think two of the starter guns deserve a revamption in their stats. See, Peacekeeper and Lemat, they are decent now, but they could be better. Model 3 is a very balanced gun, low damage but high accuracy, but Peacekeeper, bad damage and mediocre accuracy, Lemat, core accuracy. So if you guys go back a bit in memory lane, now 1 year ago, one of the developers gave a sneak peek about two guns next to each other. Many people, including me, thought this is going to be a dual wielding gun where we are gonna hold both of the guns in both of our hands. But yeah, the developers officially said that it's not going to be a dual wielding weapon. So my theory is that this is going to be the new revamped Lemat revolver and this is going to be the Peacekeeper. I know there's like 100 flaws in my theory, but it could be right. And using their 2022 Halloween event logic, they revamped a gun, reskinned it to a Halloween theme and just uploaded it. So they can do the same with the starter guns, revamp them, reskin them Christmas-ish and just release them to the public using the event. This will not only make mediocre revolvers good and also give some new content to the game. And yeah, judging by the things, the models are already ready, so reskinning them wouldn't be that hard. So in conclusion, in my opinion, if everything goes right and they don't remove excessive fun features about the game, like they removed quick switching back then, now they're gonna remove shift shooting. In the next event they're gonna remove sprinting, In the next event, they're gonna remove animals because it's animal cruelty for hunting them down. In the next event, they're gonna remove guns because it's haram.
A few moments later.
Anyways, I'm back from the mental trauma. If the developers think that shift shooting is a necessary problem, it's their game, they can remove whatever they want. I believe shift shooting is a fun feature and should stay in the game. Anyways, with the Christmas event, I'm also hosting the biggest Wild West event in December. And I'm inviting each and one of my subscribers to enter in it and win amazing rare prizes. And yeah, only subscribers allowed to enter, so subscribe right now, or you won't have a chance to enter later. So, make sure to have a wonderful day, and I'm gonna go study for my next exam for now. Depression.